Hello class. Today I'm going to show you how to use that categorical data from chapter 2 to do all the different charts and graphs and such that we did in Excel. So I have the data from the Titanic from the slides that we did, and I have the first class. There were 325 people in first class, 285 in second, 706 in third, and 885 in crew. And I want to do like a bar chart and a pie chart, and I want to do all of that with you, and I'm going to show you how to do each one, and I'm going to show you how to format in Excel a little bit. The first thing I would want here is the total. Like how many people were total on the Titanic? And to get the total, I'm going to pick the cell below this count, and I'm going to go up here to auto sum. I'm going to click it and make sure that it picked what you want. See, I wanted to add these up. Sometimes it'll pick the wrong stuff, and I can move this around. See, I can like move it around like this, but I want those, right? And when you've got what you want, he'll go ahead and press enter. And there were 2,201 people on the ship. I like to label that the total. And another thing I like to do is let's take the total, since it's a unique modifier compared to the others, and go ahead and bold that total. And I'm going to grab everything, like grab all of this. And I'm going to put borders around it. See the border right here on home? I'm going to go and I'm going to pick the one that gives a border to everything right there. So I gave it a nice little border to everything. I kind of like that the counts would be centered. So I'm going to center that. You gotta watch the middle of line right there. Would like put it in the middle of the column up and down, like vertically as well. I kind of like having both of these be centered, the class and the count, and maybe like underline and italicize like that. So now I have my frequency chart, and I have the total too. The next thing I want is the relative frequency chart, the percentages. So I'm going to label this one percent. I like it being in the middle like that. And how do I calculate the percentage of first class people? It would be 325 divided by the total, 2201. So to do a formula in Excel, when you're in the cell right here that we want, we're going to hit equal. And then I'm going to click this right here, the 325. But you want it to say B4 because B4 is referring to the cell like that. And it's important you click the cell instead of typing 325 because you want it to look at the cell and decide the percentage. And I'll show you why in a little bit. And then I'm going to divide by that right there. And hit enter. And it's 0.147 or 14.7%. Now, the reason I wanted to have it be B4 over B8 instead of just typing in the numbers is because if I changed one of these numbers, it would change the percentage automatically, which is really nice in Excel. So say instead of 325, it was 90. See, it's 4%. Let's put it back at 325, though. See, it automatically updates. I want to do that again. I can just do it again, right? So equals that divided by that. Enter. Equals third class divided by, and divided by is a forward slash, that total. Equals that divided by that totals. And if I add these up, they should equal 100%. So I'm going to do an auto sum. Hit enter. See, it's 1, which is 100%. Now, I don't like the formatting here. I want these as a percentage. So watch what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab these cells, and I'm going to grab these cells, and I'm going to go to number format. I right-clicked them and did number format. And you want to pick percentage. How many decimal places is up to you? I like 2. 2 is a good default number. And there we go. We got our decimals. Let me go ahead and add that table again. See, I'm going to grab these and see how it's set to the table I picked last time, the borders. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to bold that one. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is a bar chart. And the way I'm going to do a bar chart is I'm going to grab these, and then I'm going to do insert, go over to the insert tab, and I want a bar chart. And I want a two-dimensional bar chart, that's fine. And you can do the horizontal like this. I think I like the vertical. See, you got the horizontal, the bar, and then you got the vertical, the column. I think I like the column. And I'm going to do it like that right there. First, second, third, and crew. And I think that's the best bar chart right there. And when you pick your chart like this, you can format it. And I want to make the chart title Titanic Passengers. So that should work, right? So there is my bar chart. And now I want to make a pie chart. And the way I'm going to do that is, okay, so if I want to make a pie chart, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab this data again, first, second, third, crew, and the count. And I'm going to insert a pie chart. You can do the donut one. I like the normal 2D pie chart like that. Now I'm going to bring it and drag it over here so it's not like in the way. And I'm going to format it. I like the chart title to be Titanic Passengers. And the title position, I'll put it above it. The legend position, that's okay. So you got all kinds of options here. Now down here, Series 1, because let's look back. Let's go back. See how we don't have any labels yet out of here. If I want to put labels on this, I want you to watch something. See, I got the cursor off of it right now, this chart. And you look up here and there's no thing that says chart. But when I click on the chart, see how that popped up, chart tools? Now I got these chart tools and I can make data labels. And let's go ahead and put them in the center like that. So now I have labels and everything looks pretty good except I want percentages, which is a little weird to do in online Excel. In the actual software version, it's easier, but in online Excel, I have to do format like that, right click it and format it, and then go down to series and see data labels down here. You can do series name, category name. I'm going to do percentage instead of values and get out of there. And I have my percentages right there for Titanic Passengers. All right, so that is how to do bar charts and pie charts in Excel.